Wait! No, we are fine. Yeah? We are, yeah, we are fine. It should be fine, no? Things should be, let me check. Yeah? Okay. Then, what matters now is, let me hit this, no, wait, start this, and play, this. Play! Okay, there it is. Now, I shouldn't be missing, so I can start closing stuff up. Okay, there it is, the music slowly appearing. Uh, I don't know why I am even quieter than before. I, I don't understand that. Anyways, so we have this, and what else? I should be drawing too. Okay. Oh, crazy. I guess I don't. Okay, it's. What the fuck is Vita doing? Yeah, oh, okay, so, should we try to set up everything else? Let me close this stuff. Also, hello, Ita. Welcome. Hey. Hello, Ita. I saw what you posted. So, I will I will warn you once not to spam links in general. Let me post it. So, okay. So, okay. How much time do we have? We have yet almost 13, so it's fine, I guess. Anyways, let me. And I didn't check if the music got copyrighted or not. I am pretty sure it did, but I didn't check that. Content video. So, let me see. I am pretty sure it should have been copyrighted. After all, it is still. It was a song that was produced and all of that, and it got striked before, so it should have been copyrighted now. So I don't know. Let me check. Uh, it was once that it happened. Last stream, when I did the whole thing of being silent for one whole. What the fuck? It's my. Talking to me. Uh, stream. Um, so, I should be focusing because we're starting with this, so I shouldn't be so scatterbrained all around the place. That's going to be quite hard, at least for me. Let me. Ah, yeah, I was saying somehow it didn't happen that this whole thing got. Not this whole thing, the last boss got copyrighted. Although I tried that one feature of. Not feature, that test of going silent for a whole repetition of the song. And it didn't somehow really get to anything in terms of. Yeah, it didn't get copyrighted itself, although it should have been. So what? Also, welcome, Arax, welcome. I don't know why it is so silent. The alerts themselves. I should have been doing that a little bit higher, but welcome. I hope you had a nice stream. What, what is it that you were doing? I guess I have kind of failed today in that sense. I didn't check properly. Sorry, bro. Sorry, but anyways, thank you, thank you. I hope you had a nice one, whatever it is that you did. Ah, yeah, art, yeah. Um, around. Anything. Axe. No, Arax. That is. So yeah, as I was trying to say, thank you, thank you. Then I hope you were capable of making. I know that you were working on stuff and trying to get it all ready for Saturday. So I hope you were capable of progressing a little bit on that. But thank you, thank you. And also, welcome, Savannah. Oh man, okay, okay, okay. Alex, Alex, drink some water, please. Robert, drink some water. Then, if you are a little bit drunk, drink some tiny minimal amount of water, please. And also, hello, Moku. Welcome, welcome. Yes, it's me, Upo. You might call me that, but yeah, that's my name. Don't overuse it, you know? Aha! You don't expect that. Also, I had one not really getting stuff going. Although I said that I was going to do that, so let me start posting some links. Let's fucking go. Also, I cannot say what's going on here. Try edit. Yeah, okay, okay. Not. I I hope they will find Arax. I don't really know what to tell you then. I don't know. If you're to the rank, maybe you can eat something simpler, because certainly it can quite upset your stomach, and that might be a little bit dangerous, but nothing is really insured in that sense, so do whatever you want. In reality, just take care of yourself, man. You know, just take care of yourself. Like I said before, drink a little bit of water, please. Okay, let me. Okay, we have this. Also, I need to use my. Let me let me set up this. Or how much time do we have? Okay, 7 minutes. Oh my god! Why is time moving so slowly? I I don't know. That's quite a nice feature of being alive, I guess. That out of nowhere, life itself goes incredibly slow. Like, also, why is okay here? I need to speak over this particular area of the microphone, and I forget that. Sorry, because if not, it doesn't get picked up that much. But okay, here we are. We have all of this. Uh, Also, no, nothing. To, to, put it on. Um, link, choose. It's not change link. This goes over here. So this also is. Okay. We're going to have probably like 1 or 2 minutes free because I think I am done, no? Let me see, I'm forgetting anything. Ah, wait, I need to check. Is this working over here? Yeah, this is going fine. Uh, yeah, this is also fine. It's working. It's working. This is also working. Yeah, everything is going well. So, not everything is working properly, not going well. Everything is working properly, so I can relax a little bit. In that sense, let me close all of this. See. I have still 5 minutes, man. What do I do with 5 minutes? No, I didn't open Bido. That's what I can do with 5 minutes. Open Bido. Okay, here we are. Bido is initializing. So 5 minutes of what right now should be 420. Wow, 420. Anyways, let me do here. No, no. You didn't saw that. You didn't saw that. My bad. My bad. Misclick. Misinput. Sorry. It happens. Okay. So that's set up. I yeah, I need to check which dimensions should I be using for this project. Rita, please start up. Yeah. I guess everything is working so far, so I shouldn't worry that much. Seeing how everything is. Um, yeah. Everything is on its proper place. So with that, I am more happy. Um, I kind of. I didn't really think that I will have that much freedom, so it gets hard to say anything. But yeah, um, before starting, I guess it has been quite a simple day. So certainly we are going to minimally try to enjoy being here. After all, it was not that intense in any particular sense. Therefore, uh, doing whatever is it that we do today won't be that taxing on myself. So we can enjoy whichever action is it that we go for. Yeah, it is by itself also quite hard, I guess, because I had one idea which I wanted to do yesterday, but I also quite select onto moving to properly do it. I mean, after all, I was not really occupied, but yeah, I was I was doing other stuff. Let's say like that, and because of it, I ended up not even saying that I was going to miss stream. But that's the advantage of being so tiny. That sometimes you can miss one day and nobody will really notice. That's the good thing of being so little or something like that. But yeah, eh, today also Greta, what's up? I told you to open. Okay, there it is. Um, yeah, today we're going to see how is it that we do with some art later on. I guess I can start with that at the very least. Even if everything else quite takes quite some time, I can minimally reveal that. So we have a head start, kind of. I don't really know, but yeah, that's one thing. And also, everything has been going fine. Oh, let me bitrate is fine. Redeems are fine. Yeah. Everything is fine. Happy to have done all my chores in the in the proper amount of time so that I don't have to worry about it, I guess. Anyways, let me move to yeah, this song should be ending, so meanwhile let me start drinking some water. So, ah, I, what, why did that big man? Anyways, yeah, we are on. Ta-da! So, with that, we have properly started. Hello, people. Hello, everyone. It has been quite a long time since the last occasion that we found ourselves here. 2 days to be more precise. So, welcome. I, as I said before, we're going to do a little bit of art later on. And it also should be stated here, no? Let me see. Yeah, it is said there that basically that's what we are going to do. Uh, in the future, not exactly right now, in the future. But yeah, basically we're going to try to do something of that sort. After all, I personally wanted to keep working on, not keep, in reality, change my approach to something that I have already made before. Because I believe I could do it a little bit better, so that's why I want to see how we perform in that sense. Uh, It will take me quite some time to get it going, so I will need to be prepared with all of that. And let me see, this should be right. Okay, create. Okay, there it is. The canvas itself is ready. Now I'm properly prepared compared to every other day in which I started quite late. But yeah, anyways, besides the point, um, going into something more on for what is happening right now. Um, we missed one day, literally yesterday, so that did happen, and sadly, this is the stream that should have happened yesterday. In it is replacing what I forgot to do yesterday, but yeah, I don't know. I I guess it can be fine if you see how. Yeah, if you have stuff that can be enjoyable as much as, in my case, I guess, it is to do something like streaming, you can sense how useful or how, yeah, how appropriate it might be to skip it sometimes. But also, at the same time, also, it is necessary to properly announce. I mean, that is part of the responsibility, no? Of deciding to have any kind of responsibility to accept that you will say, after all, well, people, today I'm not going to feel my responsibility, so the schedule itself is just a semblance of what might happen, not a complete outlook on every single event that will exactly go on. So it isn't that much of an obligation for us to follow anything of that sort. It is just that by properly following it, we get to experience some, yeah, some better, let's say, some better linearity between everything that does occur in this place. Because after all, there needs to be a little bit of a thread connecting all of the events. So, if even more out of their, let's say, out of our own accord, we were to forget to to try and keep it all up, then yeah, it might be even worse with all of those things. And I don't know, man. I believe it simply does happen that sometimes we we might pay more attention to our responsibilities because it can kind of segue into another thing that I had been thinking about lately and that I had been trying to keep paying proper attention to. does happen that sometimes we even forget why is it necessary for us to follow certain rules, let's say. And in my case, I am very annoyed on one side because it certainly is. I feel like not that much of a useful action to perform, but every single day it, it really is necessary for you. And it is incredibly basic. I shouldn't be discussing this, but at the very same time, it is my own problem. So it is necessary for you to every single day try to brush your teeth. It is like a good action to perform every single day, not just because doing it will keep uh, your teeth clean. Wow, what a meaningful action! No, 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 no. The, the important part is your gum health directly correlates with a lot of instructions inside of the school itself through which you process most of the mm, microorganisms that might access your body. So if you were to have bad gum health, it will be a higher tendency what you will have to get sick. That's why it is quite necessary for you to keep it clean, because you need to have that first layer of defense that is the mouth for most of the different foods that you consume, so that when it does happen that you at some point or another eat something that might be in a bad state, you don't get as sick as you will do. Because by itself already your defense, yeah, your system of defenses of the mouth were capable of recognizing what happened. Therefore, you by the time it is already in the digestive tract, it starts to be attacked by, yeah, by um, your inner defense systems and all of that. The problem is doing such a thing is quite complex and quite annoying. I feel like I feel like um, and yeah, I guess the reality at the very least for me is I don't really observe the benefits all that much, because it doesn't simply happen that it does give you a benefit against getting a little bit healthier or whatnot. It directly correlates with the amount of throughout enough time, the amount of physical, yeah, physically avoidable stress that you induce in your own body. Therefore, if you were to want to live a healthier and longer life, it should be quite a necessity for you to spend. It doesn't really even need to be that long, between 2 and 5 minutes every single day, brushing your teeth properly so that it will not happen that you get sick. Because after all, what is necessary is for you to have all of that consistently, letting your whole body operate as the type of biological machine that it is, something highly structured that needs to be maintained in a lot of different aspects. And in that same sense, we already have defenses that we have kind of automated, like understanding that it is necessary for us to remove um, the dirt that we have in our eyes, even if it is annoying and even if it takes some time. But we have yet to develop proper assumptions as to why it will be an obligation for you to perform certain type of actions. And this doesn't only apply in this case to what is gum, not just gum, teeth health and all of that, but even more. It certainly goes to aspects like physical state and keeping your body in appropriate levels of mass and all of that. So yeah, I guess the better analysis is to see it like that. But at the very same time, it is not something that anybody regularly does. I don't know that many people who has ever, at the very least, sustained a conversation over, wow, I have such healthy gum in my mouth. What? That doesn't happen. So it is by itself already hard to find type of knowledge. I guess I don't know. I just simply try to see it for what it is. Um, an annoying thing, because we lack the proper comprehension as to why it shouldn't be annoying, but rather it should be one of our main priorities in life, let's say. And I don't know, I will say simply that the natural thing in these cases will be for oneself to try and be not so obfuscated by any kind of similar event that might happen related to that. After all, it is quite understandable that because we don't even see it as something truly necessary, we wouldn't even take the proper measures to have such events happening. And yeah, can you really blame somebody who doesn't understand how to handle properly a gun? With, if you haven't given them the proper tools to understand such a thing, because there is a limit directly correlated to the amount of warnings that you give them. If you leave them with what they have, expecting for them to out of nowhere figure out how is it that everything should be done, maybe that is where the problem is lying around. I guess I guess in this case if I had to create another problem or something of that sort will be that we don't really have that much of an initiative towards in every single field that is possible, showing people why it will be in any particular way meaningful to understand your responsibilities and your necessary actions to keep yourself healthy. But at the same time, it is not really that annoying or that distractful for any type of field to not be completely aware of all that you can be in that sense or all the different degrees of healthiness that you possess. I mean, I was also trying to think about it earlier today because you are losing at best 1 or 2% of your whole potential as a human being between stuff like that, not being able of keeping something like your nails properly done, something like not having a proper it is scalp health, I think it is called, and such things. You're losing throughout all of the accumulated problems 1% on every single one of them, at most 2%. But at the same time, what does happen is that sadly, we haven't even really started the conversation. I feel like it is a conversation of, you know, what you're losing is not just 1 or 2% here and there. If you were to add everything up, what will have happened with you is you may be very well losing around 10, 20, 25% of your whole potential as a human being because that is where it gets kind of dark. After all, I mean, if I were to name the most basic type of problems that almost every single human has to deal with at some point or another, as holy shit, as I just mentioned, just what can I say that word properly? Just as I mentioned, that's what I wanted to say. Sorry. Just as I mentioned before, firstly you have a proper clean routine in terms of keeping your mouth clean itself. Also, yeah, it doesn't only include the teeth. If you go a little bit deeper, it also is necessary for you to keep your whole tongue clean also. But to at the very least start with teeth. Just you have that on one hand, then later on you have also having a proper sleeping schedule pattern, consistent pattern of sleeping, a healthy sleeping overall diet, quote unquote, as they will say it. That's already true. Also keeping your, as I said, your your scalp health properly, a proper skincare. That's already four. If you were to keep also, I mean, It all depends, but I will also take into account something like mental health in the most basic sense of I shouldn't be so depressive with my ideas and such, and that, or also not, because it doesn't only have to deal, mental health itself doesn't only have to deal with having positive or negative ideas, it also needs to be substantiated with a little bit of socializing. So on one hand, you can have the problem of not not removing depressive ideas from your mind. On another, you can also have what I said before, not being social enough. On on another one, it can also happen. It's just a quick rundown. You might have the problem itself of you might not be even properly expressing what you feel, therefore you're slowly bottling up emotions throughout time. That's already like seven. Also, as I mentioned, continuing with something more physical, proper nail care, be it feet or hands, that's eight. It's quite crazy. I mean, how much more you can really add? Let me. Well, I mean, also obviously something like a proper diet that will be probably ninth, and hmm, there should be. You are so close to 10 that I would really like to find one. I mean, hmm, it isn't like there are none. It is more like I certainly lack the proper capacity to remember the a 10th one for this case. But yeah, the, the point itself still remains or doesn't really need a 10th. Even if you don't have a 10th, let's assume that everything that was what, yeah, of everything that I just mentioned, every single one of them makes the difference in something approximating 1.25% of influence on how much of your potential you can exert when it comes to being alive, let's say. So by accumulating nine of those different things, which as I am having such problems with this, just as I said, you are only measuring them as something like 1.25. It doesn't even take into consideration that sometimes you might have even less, or you might have, sorry, you might have even more. So it really doesn't get to be that simple. It it does take some, I believe, some time to fully appreciate a proper analysis of all these things, because after all, I don't know, you might very well be between 1.5 or even 2% in some of those areas. I mean, even more with something like emotions and all of that, it could very well be something like 2 or 3%. But still, just for the just to finalize this whole idea or argument, if you were to take all of those things into account, and if you were to add them all up into something, and if you were to try and take out of that a measurement about how much, just by taking average amounts of care, you will be still reducing your capacity to exert yourself on life, just based on those nine things, you will already have 11.25% of a deficiency on the wholeness of, let's say, of your expressivity or your. I feel like certainly your your physical capacities and such, and I don't really I don't really feel like it is that bad or that negative. It just happens that after all, as one tries to be a little bit happier, or one tries to be a little bit closer to yeah, in this case, reaching your whole potential, it needs to happen that you should do your best, after all, to be healthy, man. And after all, I think that's what I like the most. Because here it is that you end up having proper examples of if you take improper care of the nine different aspects that are common to every single human being, you might as well, at that point already, be losing out on more than 10% of your physical capacities. And what this translates into is in the same time frame as somebody who lived their whole 365 days. What you really went through might have been around 330 or so, because the accumulation of problems makes it so that if you really were to try and find yourself enjoying all of those things and were to, in some way or another, have the chance of feeling well, if you were to try and have something like that happening to you, it would be quite impossible for you to reach the whole potential lying on. I feel like every single day. And I don't know, man. The problem is, I always, I always feels like certainly this, this takes just patience. And once you, once you find out what is it that you can start, you can end up slowly solving those other problems. Because, I mean, also, it sounds like they rob you out of that much when in reality they are not that, yeah, that damaging. Or not that damaging, that's impossible to deal with, let's say. And once you can find then how to properly take care of those whole situations, then you can move on. And that's, let's say like this, maybe once you satisfy all of those conditions and all of those necessities, you can then, after that, consider yourself somebody who has now entered. It sounds weird still, but somebody who has now entered a higher level of responsibilities or necessities also, because at the same time, um, I believe, at least for now, based on what I have been understanding, you you keep always evolving. You keep always com- converting your notions referring to what reality is onto the highest degree of understanding that you possess of reality itself. Therefore, if you can comprehend as much as you were to be capable, you will be living in a reality in which it is possible for you to go for the things that are probably for the present version of you impossible to achieve, but for the one that possesses all of those capacities to deal with whichever problem is it that presents itself to you, with enough patience, you will then not struggle anymore and not have to keep losing anymore the whole, let's say, gift of enjoying this pleasure that is to exist, or to try to exist at the very least, I guess. I don't know, I'm still thinking about it, but yeah, I it I let's say like this, I guess it takes quite some patience to properly understand all of that and even more. In this case, yeah, in this case, how much more? Because it's it certainly is outstanding what I am mentioning. I mean, I started with just cleaning your teeth, and I ended up with, oh wow, because reality, what? My brother, calm down. It doesn't need to be that stressful. You can take it easy. But I don't know, I guess that's also the pleasure of being here. I feel like talk about whatever and go over whichever thing is it that we feel like doing. So yeah, anyways, quite coincidentally, we have reached the 25-minute mark, which I said here on the 25 minutes of talking, so I can I can relax a little bit. I music. I want music. I don't like having music. So yeah, we will enjoy a little bit more of silence as I do some drawing or something like that. I haven't really structured which way is it that I want to go with something like the new profile picture that I am trying to. But yeah, this is all for now of me just fully being immersed in the act of rambling. Now, let me, yeah, first and foremost, try to. I almost did red. What? Slash red? No. Go. I wanted to do a slash go. Thank you. Um, art. There it is, art. That's one thing. What else? I shouldn't be doing anything, right? I feel like no. I at the least right now. So yeah, let me change. We have this. I have this also as a reference, which I can use. I should also. Anyways. Give me a second. Second. I have all of my pictures in one folder, so it won't take me that long to find. Huh. I am not in the folder which I wanted to use, so that's quite a problem. Here it is. Where is the potato? Where is what? Do I have the potato, man? I'm trying to use that. What? Where do I? Is it that old? No, it isn't that old. Where do I have the actual model which we are using for the PNC? Do I have it lying around in somewhere else? I shouldn't. I do what? What is this file? Ah, okay. I have it literally in the place that I expected it to be the less. Anyways, let me open this. Okay. So now for real, let me swap into the proper category. No, I already did that. I meant to change into now then the proper scene. Aha! Krita is crashing. So yeah, give it a second. But yeah, meanwhile, I guess I will drink some water. Krita is still crashing. Um, so is it resisting? Yeah. We can change into this properly. Okay. Objective is I want to work on what the fuck? No. I want to work on this, but here in a completely new canvas because first and foremost, I have made quite some errors in terms of I created something that isn't fully transparent, so now I have to deal with the problem of there are white borders on every single corner and a little bit around here. Around every single area itself, there are some places that have white, which should have been transparent, but I didn't do it properly, so my problem ended up being literally my own incapacity in that sense. But yeah, let me start with deleting everything, and also dale, thank you. Que a mí me gusta la Pepsi. Thank you, Charles. I welcome. I hope you had a nice stream, my brother. Um, welcome. Here we are today. Wait, did I change scene? Yeah, we were doing a little bit of art. I hope everything went fine and you have a nice one. If you want to say what happened, please do so. And if you have to take a break, whatever is it that you need, there is also literally no problem. But yeah, a square or an emoji? No, okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. There it is. I was doing the shout out. Haha. The project for today is I need to remake the profile picture because I forgot to remove the white areas around the corners and the not so much corners. So that's the point of today. I need to work on that. I also want to see how does it go because I think I have improved a little bit in some terms. I guess. Um, I want to see how I can deal with the whole ordeal working on a better, yeah, on a clearer version of all this stuff. It looks incredibly bad. Let me let me make the eraser big. It should look fine now, right? Let's see. No, it hasn't deleted everything. What's up with this? It has, right? Now it should be properly a transparent thing, no? I hope so. Anyways, I you were playing a weird steamship game. In which sense? Weird, but yeah, I hope then you had a nice one. But like, how was it weird? What was the problem? At the end, I had been slacking a little bit, so I really don't know. You were playing Dread per chance, or what? What was the weird steamship game that you mentioned? Let me see. It should be properly transparent. Okay, I'm going to save the file itself. Save as. Doesn't show if I do try to save something. Okay. What? A clay pirate poet to the depths of the sunless sea and stole her mushroom wine. What? Um, yeah, I get that it was meta. No, that it was weird. I get it now. Certainly. Certainly it was weird. But it sounds like a fever dream what you're describing. What? Did you really okay, did you have at the very least a nice time playing that thing? What's the name also? What's the name of the game? Please. What's the name? You want to know? I want to know what it's play, please. But it sounded quite dreamy, let's say so. I hope it was nice, yeah. Let me okay. I saved this and now I want to check. Is it completely transparent? Let me see. Yes. Is this transparent? Okay. Yeah. It is completely nothing. Let's go. This is perfect. Let me do this. Now, if I save it, this should save. This has uploaded. Okay, there it is. Yeah, this is fully transparent. Let's go. We are cooking. We are making science today. It is important, man. I mean, if you want to describe it, do it. No, don't get angry. Sorry, what? No. Let me transparency, yeah, I at the very least for me it is quite hard. I don't really know how to do it. And also the problem is I want to do a properly round circle, so I want to have it placed around like here. Wait, this now? No. How do I need to vector this? turning to front, raise, lower, send, transform. No. How do I move this stuff? How do I move something? Move. Okay, there it is. No, wait. Okay, this is too thick. This is unnecessarily thick. It literally goes out of bound due to its thickness. So yeah, this can't work. I feel like. Let me. I took a screenshot, Euronki. That it that wasn't what I wanted to. Let me yet again delete everything. Thank you. Goodbye. Um, so I should be working with something like how much of a width does this have? Wait, you know, to make a circle, which is like circle. Here. Circle is size 40, no, size 10, I guess. 8. Let's see, how much is 8? Okay, 8 is like what we had before, yeah. It is like what we had before. I think it was a little bit of opacity. No, opacity isn't the... How did I make this effect of pixels dying on the corners? Like that? Wait, I think it was like this. Yeah, okay. We have it. I need to use the pencil tool. Now, give a second. I'm concentrating. Start here from this corner. I drag down. Let's go. This is a perfect circle. This is what I wanted my whole life. And now I just need to make it a little bit tinier. How do I make it tinier? I need to make it tinier. Oh no. Don't tell me that I really destroyed. It was going to be perfect. Like that? No. It needs to be tinier, but I don't know how to make it tinier. Transform. Transform? What? Okay. I'm choosing the whole layer. I don't need to do that. Yeah, go back. Is there any way for me to really make something just tinier? Or not? Do I need to go crazy with that? It seems I don't have a way. Yeah, I don't have a way. It's quite annoying. This is quite annoying. Anyways, let me move this out of the hole. I want to have it center. No, no. This is this is pain. Maybe something like this. No. How do I center something? Oh my god. Why is everything so hard here? Grita, make yourself easier to use. Anyways, I transform, move, scale, rotate. No, transform a layers. Centering. No, rotate. No, yeah. I just need to really to make it centered, and I don't see a key to do that. Assistant. What? 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 Uh, this this is certainly not what I wanted. So let me. Okay, no measure. No, I want to move this thing. Okay, I need to center that now. Just center the object in the middle of the canvas. Oh my god. Why is it so hard? What's the pro? Why does it more, more what? Just a freehand? No, 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 no. I am using a mouse. I am not even using a, a pencil to make a proper circle. I mean, watch. If I were to make a circle, it would look something like this. I know it. Something like this. No, what? Ah, it was because Kirita was lying. Something like this, you know. So that's not a circle. Something like this. Also, no, 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 no. Eh. Oh my god. No, no. Pim, 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 pim. Pim, pim. Piripi, piripi, piripi. No. Anyways. I have to center this. I can make a new one in reality. I yes, this is making me crazy. Goodbye, circle. You didn't serve any particular purpose, so let me make a new circle. Hey, can I start like this? This. Wait. I need to. Yeah. If I start from every single corner. Wait. What's the problem? Yeah. I am not using the proper tool. Pim. Pim. Give me a second. Something like something a little bit Italian. Something like this. I feel like okay. Let me check. Now I shall be capable of moving this into move. I can move this and I can center. Ah, my man. How do I center something? It is perfect. It is literally perfect. Let me center the object. Oh, yeah. It is not center, right? Yeah, it isn't. What? It is center? What? I can move it. It is centered. I made it. I centered the circle. Freehand, I centered the circle. Amazing. I am incredible at this game. I beat Krita. Anyways, welcome, Milo. Man, okay. We have a great start, finally. Every single pixel is being utilized right now. Man, my god. Okay, so we have to use the references. We have this one and we have this one. This one is the latest model, which I am using right now, right? So we need to properly take inspiration from this and move the colors from here to here. And also, something that I notice in the process is neither of these pupils look right. That's one thing. And the other thing is this one looks incredibly okay. I don't know why. But yeah, so, second. I want to copy this. Okay. We have the base color. The base color is this, yeah? Okay. Now, problem is also, this is the correct color, yeah? This doesn't change, right? It doesn't seem to change. Can I see the hexadecimal value? Can you show me that? Can you show me that or not? Yeah. It is completely exact, I guess. Is this the same as? No, it's not the same. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, also the lips certainly the lips are over here. This one is going to be harder because this one has texture. This one doesn't. Yeah, this one is more of pure color. This one is easier to copy from. But I need to do now that shading, so it goes over here. How do I do it over here? Okay, start. I feel like a little bit bigger, like from here to something like I don't know how brightness on a ball works. Something like this much light. I feel like something. Let me see. Something like okay. No, that's too good. Okay, 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 okay. We have a start. We have a start. Okay, 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 okay. We are done with this. That's one side of color. I now just need to do the same thing with the second part of the highlights. I feel like, and that we are done with one side of bright. Yeah, this is the right side. The other one is the dark side. So that's quite done. This is amazing. This is going to look amazing. I already feel it. Finally, a proper usage over time. But yeah, anyways, meanwhile, because I haven't said literally anything besides what is happening on screen, like I am really just playing Greta. Anyways, I I don't know. I haven't not that much occupied on anything particularly. Today it was a very chill day, so it was quite a pleasure. Nothing really happened, so we got to be here and we got to relax with everything that is going to be this art stream. Certainly, I don't know how much it will take me, and also I certainly accept that 3 hours I can probably feel just doing one canvas. I hope so. It will be quite illegal of me to do such a thing. But yeah, the point is, I don't know. I haven't not that not that much deep into any particular idea. I don't think so. I haven't been observing that much more since like okay, I was consuming a little bit of this that I remember I left at the last time I said anything. I was consuming this guy Eckhart Tolle on I don't know if he's probably he's not yeah he isn't a prophet but he's like a spiritual god or something like that and he was quite entertaining to hear because the way in which he went about his whole view of the spiritual endeavor was quite entertaining to hear, and he was certainly fulfilling. But the problem is, as it happens also with someone like Alan Watts, there are some parts in which these people lack the proper knowledge to communicate their ideas in a deeper level than just, oh yeah, you should try to do X thing. And I mean, it is fine, I guess, or I feel like always to I don't want to say it, but pander to simpler audiences. But at the same time, I don't think it is that great for anybody to keep yourself so low in terms, yeah, in general terms. You are not really creating anything truly useful if you decide to remain in such a basic degree of ideas. After all, this is something that I have been trying to see in an even better perspective. And for this one is what I can add so far from today. Certainly, it can be added that every single concept has the possibility of always being expanded upon if it is true enough. So it ends up being real and it ends up being certain that you can, as long as your theory upholds the passage of time and also the different tests that are born out of the doubt innate out of the human process of rationalizing all of the different perspectives and even more in a world in which it is almost required from you to create scientifically proven concepts, it is certainly good to see that you can make out something of that degree of usefulness, but at the same time, it does seem quite unnecessary for you to not try to make it even better as much as you can. After all, it doesn't just make things work for the lower class of people. If you can come up with a proper spiritual, let's say, um, vision, you end up, after all, having what can be seen, I believe, in other type of religions that are a lot wider and more widespread. After all, like yeah, yeah, it is trying to look somewhat nice. I'm just doing some shading right now. But welcome, Spike or Spikel, Spikel CH or Spikel. Welcome. Let me. Okay, this goes a little bit over here. But yeah, I think the problem is certainly these people sometimes don't depend that much on what they are thinking, and it gets quite hard to integrate that with a more scientific vision of the world. I guess I don't really know how to describe it. So it just takes time. Oh yeah. I mean, I, I I I like that because I never really believed that somebody will out of nowhere really say the names like ch, the ch in the name itself. But when Beryl complained that people was saying Beryl ch, I said, you know what? That's quite funny. So let's do that. And now, if somebody comes here with the ch at the end, time to say ch. So now you are baptized as spiritual ch. But yeah, wait. Okay, this looks fine. How fine does it look? I can't see shit, so it looks fine. Um, I can move from this. Four. Okay. No. Okay. This one has. Aha! This looks incredibly well. I. Where did I get these shades? Ah, from here. Okay. Let me go over here. Yeah. So, anyways, continuing. I was trying to say, or I was using my mind on the idea of certainly that people can generate some quite abstract ideas, and after all, even if they are abstract, they possess the quality of. Wait, can I curve lines? Bezier line. What is this? Oh my god, I can. I didn't need to make the lines myself. Holy fuck. Oh, let's make it. Let's try like this. Oh man, something like. How does this work? What? What does it start to cure? What? I mean, I need just this area. So why does it do it like that? Is it not so cure? Like, stop here. Does it cure more? What? Ah, okay. If I make the whole straight line there, okay, I get it. And if I make it like this and start curving like this, mhm, I get it. Okay. I think I get it. I get it. Something like this. And now from here it should go to here. Oh my god. Uh, ah, finish the line. Okay, there it is. We did it. Fine. it went fine. Nice. Yeah, it looks perfect. And I could have done the same thing here. I mean, I can still try to do that thing here. Give me a second. Let me take this color. No, this. Let me from here. I think it is. I wasn't that wrong when I met the line. After all, I am not that bad. Yeah, yeah. It doesn't look that bad. I can. I'm a cheater. Let me restart everything. I want to make it perfect. Let me restart. I want to make it perfect. I am not accepting any errors this time around. I hate I hate this one because it also is full of errors. So this is going to be perfect. Allow me that. Thank you. There it is. No lines. Now we are going with a perfect style of lines from here to here. It looks like that. And that's okay. This is harder than what I thought. Like this. Whether it is fine. We have the curve line. The first one. I need to no, to finish this like this. Okay. Now I can I use the bucket tool? I think I can't, right? Yeah, I can't. I what I can't do is I can fill it by hand. So that's quite easier in reality. That's quite easier compared to anything else. But yeah, anyways, continuing. I kind of lost my track when I started to go back into doing art. Sorry, I I forget that I am not an artist, so I get too much into trying to make anything out of this. As I was saying, anyways, there are some people that have very interesting ideas, and even if they are not completely understandable or even less completely full for them to be useful in a completely real state of not real estate in a completely comprehensive state of reality, they at the very least leave you with some clues towards comprehending the whole creation itself of what is it that you live, let's say, and what you have the capacity then of doing is to observe even more what you can and to extract even more of all the different theories born out of all the perspectives that exist in this world. Because if something is true, which rarely happens, is that we possess a lot of visions and we possess a lot of optics on what is the act itself of being alive. Therefore, what can be quite worth it of doing is consuming what others have left from their time and rationalizing this whole idea of being alive so that later on, or not even later on, right now in the present, you as a human being don't have to deal with the problems born out of not even recognizing which problems might exist because after all, these people have already done it for you. And not that you should leave completely behind the responsibility of doing something like that, but rather that you should be, as an individual, if you can, if you have the possibility, try to go for those ideas because they are out there and it is in your hands to give them a proper interpretation and give them a proper vision. In this case, I guess what I don't really have accepted that much from myself is that I personally don't possess any capacity towards just observing the world as something less than mind in most of the cases. So it ends up being quite complex for me to say that, yeah, you should observe everything and create something worth it besides what is just the most observable, imminent construct of reality. The problem is, if you try to do something like what I describe, you will end up finding that reality is not so easy to dispel, and even more, there are ideas out there that very much clash with this very same view of mine, because what I am basing myself when I say something of that sort is a vision a lot more centered on what is the human nowadays, something that hasn't really been explored compared to the older, yeah, older ideas in which, although the human still exists, it isn't like the human never existed in their observations. It is given a lot more capacities and it is given a lot more empowerment than what it has right now. Therefore, I don't really know so far if what I am at the very least in my case from my own self creating might be considerable, yeah, considered as anything but uh, rationalization, I guess, yeah, of what ends up being described as those very selfish styles of living. Because after all, I mean, the problem is also you don't really get to observe how much of a selfish or selfless thing it is to create something that serves you as an individual. Because we don't even have that many spiritual teachers, let's say, nowadays alive. So that if you even were to try and share what you have been creating, you might get catalogued as somebody who, out of nowhere now, possesses skills that nobody else has, when in reality, following what I just mentioned, all of this should be born out of anyone, not just you. As in, wow, you have come up to the definite conclusion of this universe. Maybe it might happen that someone one day might be capable of such thing, but so far the reality is it hasn't. So it will be quite crazy to try and make such an affirmation when, as I said, yet it has to occur. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess we're dealing with the problems outside of where we are living right now. That is even having a proper life itself and having a less problematic existence. Because even if somebody might be capable of coming up with something better, if you yourself are not even capable of surviving what is the act of being alive yourself, why would it be a concern to you what others are doing in those terms? And you shouldn't be really concerning that much with what others do or do not do if you are not driving yourself towards what is the minimal act of even desiring to be alive, let's say. But yeah, I don't know, I don't know. I guess problems do arise always in all of this, and as I do need to recognize from time to time, what I eh, what I might share is not in any way the proper response to any of the questions that I pose. I just say it because, after all, yeah, if I had to say something, um, my visions of the world align a little bit more on what I just expressed than with what I might be capable of this time. With what I might be capable of saying in any other way. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I was using a tiny brush, right? Because this is incredibly thick. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, something like this. Okay, I have it. I have it. I have it. Something like this from here. It looks. Uh, wait. Uh, how does it look? Does it look bad? How does it look? How does? I think it looks fine. So let me fill this one up. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, I have it. So yeah, sorry. As I was saying, or moving on to something different in reality, because I don't. I don't have that much more to add to that, I guess. Um, well, in reality is I want to drink water. I guess something different that I just noticed is not that I just noticed. I finally was minimally capable of understanding now. Um, I have this horrible tendency of saying reality is, when certainly it is impossible to define reality, even less in such a short amount of time, and even less with such a lack of words for every single definition given. And I believe that what might be happening there so far is something along the lines of probably, probably, what just gets created is the initial desire of trying to understand even what is this thing that gets called being alive, you know? Because after all, wait, I can thought into account these things. Um, should be something like this. Okay. And if it were I can't yeah, I can. Give me a second because I am cooking. Okay. Oh my god, this is the line. I think this is a perfect line, a perfectly curved line. What I wanted my whole life. But I mean, yeah, it is too big. There is more of a shadow than a fuck. Something like this, I guess, then. Like that. Yeah. Okay, now, not so in the border. Also, oh, okay, there it is. Okay, there it is, yeah. Okay. Does it look fine? I don't think it looks that fine, but yeah, anyways, I don't know. I am not an artist, so excuse me for my improper balancing. Anyways, continuing. Moving on to what I was trying to say before I got stopped by my necessity of filling air with color. I was trying to say, yeah, I have that weird tendency of saying reality is when, as I just said, it is impossible to do it, to state what reality might be. And I guess the, the overall problem is whatever resides inside of oneself has always the desire itself of understanding everything as much as it can. Therefore, something like such words or such um, paragraphs simply unconsciously state such aspirations, even if they are completely impossible to achieve so far in the present conscious state, because they are just alluring to a minimal desire for those not so close objectives and not so achievable parts of the process of being conscious. And if we were to be real, trying to, in any particular way, give yourself the chance of understanding all of that, you will end up realizing that with enough time, you, I would hope so at the very least in my case, you stop using such words because after all, you have already started to define reality and you don't need so much that validation born out of saying always reality is, because now you have consolidated what your understanding itself of reality has become. Therefore, in that case, at the very least in my case, I hope so, it might be expected that that's at a later stage it will by itself disappear. If not, I guess the problem is also I still lack enough confidence in what is reality and what is not. I don't know. I mean, in a in a personal level, I don't really observe it that much. I I must, if I had to admit something, probably it is related to the fact that I haven't fully stopped to observe all of the concepts that I had been digesting throughout time. Probably, so that's why in some cases it gets confusing what reality can be fully considered and what not. But yeah, that is literally the once again the consequence of my own actions coming to bite me back. So I don't mean it as something, yeah, something fully bad. It is literally that the consequence of my improper way of conducting my own self. But I mean, at the same time, is it really that necessary for anybody to stop and analyze all that happens? Wouldn't that be more related to trying and living a life full of those moments in which you let anxiety consume you because you want to become aware of which route is the completely best one? And after all, I mean, personally, I don't even lack that many examples of such things already having happened in the past. So it could be simply that, let's say, a darker interest might be lurking there. Therefore, in my case, it gets, I don't know, triggered that same aspiration of, you know what, not that aspiration, almost a self-defense mechanism of, you know what, let's try to not move from here because we don't know where are we going next. So time to shut up and time to stop and analyze everything yet again, as if as if that hasn't happened like probably 3 times every single month or so. And I mean, I don't know, probably doubt is the seed of growth. In this case, I can believe so. Therefore, realizing that at the very least what you do consciously lets you move forward without having to deal with what I mentioned before of stopping your own self so much. But I don't know, I guess there are a lot of different negative aspects to all of this. And if you were to ever wish to live a freer life, maybe you will have to always confront all of these things instead of just seeing them from so much of an outsider perspective. After all, certainly the consideration itself of what I am mentioning here is in no way in particular a solution for them. It is only a semi-practical type of analysis that is born out of the skills themselves created by such a practice of the understandment, not the understandment applied into a solution. Therefore, it doesn't really get to solve the problems of the subject. It is only saying that yes, there are things that need to get solved, but not acting upon them. So yeah, I don't know, I don't know. Anyways, let me. I need to move on to the second shadow. So let me do that. Also, I guess I feel like I am slowly departing from what was understandable before into a realm of completely abstract ideas. Sorry. I feel like I have stopped following a little bit common sense in quite some areas of descriptions. So, excuse me. What? Didn't I tell you? Ah, here. No, here. To, to, there. I don't know if I am that satisfied with this line. But yeah, anyways. Moving from that onto this, I guess. At the very same time, I don't really see it as something that negative. After all, it is quite necessary for everything to keep moving forward into a higher level of comprehension. So, okay, let's say like this. Probably the highest negative aspect of all this process is If somebody knew where to come around and see whatever is it that I am talking about, and they are not even close to the level of comprehension that we professor we have reached here, it will be quite impossible for anybody to say, what? This guy is talking about something that I can get. No, because I have departed a little bit already from that level of basicness. Not as in, oh my god, you're so basic, but rather because I have the system itself that we are using to communicate ideas in this case, based on what I know that everybody knows who is here present, has already overcomplicated itself to a point to which the rest don't even get to explain themselves that much in terms of, I don't get what is even going on, brother. Can you slow down? Because at the same time, it also happens that the usage of words make it so that stating such a thing will make it seem like whoever is on the other side tries to say that idea of I don't know what is happening will be I don't feel like shame, but rather will not have the proper capacity to say it because after all, while it is understandable, at the same time it is completely out of the normal language utilized in any other environment, let's say. So it gets problematic to for anybody to come here and say, what are you fucking talking about? Calm down. When in reality, maybe the problem is it is not so easy to say such things. I guess I don't know. Something like that. I can quite feel what is the problem. I can't really put it into words right now, but something like what I tried to say. But yeah, that's this. Uh, That's the show. Now with this, we are done with the eyes. What? What? No, we're done with the shadow and the light of the wall. Nothing similar to what I wanted to say. Um, let me save. Thank you. Also, wait. Is Krita not lying? This is surprisingly good. Krita hasn't lagged so far. So, anyways, let me. Because I paused for a second, let me also drink water. Um, I guess. Okay, yeah. I wanted to mention this quite a little bit because I was thinking about it before, and I am pretty sure that a certainly notorious problem, at the very least for me, is that when I personally try to consume anything of is the line completely straight? What the fuck? Why I can see it? Ah, here. I am losing my mind. Why is this line not? This line isn't straight. What? This line is tilted. What? What? I am. This is, I can't. I don't know what's going on. It feels like the line is looking like this for me. What? I. I don't know. A stroke. I don't know what to say. Anyways, let me make the eyes. The fuck? Why does it look like that? No, I need to. Okay, I need to start with yeah with it. So I start with this thing. No, yeah, yeah, no, with yeah with this. So we start with the outer layer. It has the thing of the eye of the like eyelids. Yeah. Uh, it should be like this, right? Uh, I guess it should be this, no? I hope. And I need to fill this. I can't use the bucket tool yet again, so this is going to be yet again a pain to deal with. Uh, but yeah, anyways, I have to feel so I can talk. Back to going completely crazy with words. I was thinking, and I was trying to realize something, and that was, it is quite funny to see that certainly when, in my case at the very least, when I am here, what I do in the sense of what I mentioned before, I am overcomplicating sometimes stuff because I believe that we are ready to keep advancing, and maybe if I had to give it a proper explanation, it would be something along the lines of, it just happens that naturally, they, I don't have any other word to describe it, so excuse me, but the ego is what ends up driving somebody like me to say, oh wow, we're completely ready to use advanced language, when in reality, I can't even fully form properly understandable sentences in most of the cases. So it might just be a creation of, you know what, um, we are completely ready to deal with this, bro. Let's go. When in reality, I am not even know. I am saying more most of the time. And the overconfidence is what drives me to make this even harder to get than what it can really be. After all, I also have that one notion of, it should be possible to put almost any idea in the most basic of the words if it is that this particular idea has any value, even if it, even if we are talking about scientific um, stuff like physics or astrophysics or molecular physics or whichever kind of physics is it that you want to discuss, it should be capable of be put into words that are understandable even for a 5 year old, because language has that capacity. It shouldn't be necessary for us to need a whole dictionary to keep thinking here. What is true is also that language at the very same time facilitates different words to make the communication faster by allowing com- yeah, what I have explained a lot of times, compressed ideas in less in a lesser time frame, in a shorter time frame, sorry. So we get to enjoy uh, going over a lot more concepts in less time itself, because the communication has advanced for that to be happening. But I don't really know how many times does it really need to occur. Or do I personally, even for example, get to say that we are moving into a proper advancement when in reality, at least that's how I feel, I am not anywhere near using some words that I have put into my mind as, wow, this is something that I am going to say certainly. Uh, okay, this looks fine. I feel like so. See, can I use the bucket tool here? Fuck, I can't. So wait, what I can do? No, I am going to keep feeling anyways. I'm going to keep feeling it. I don't feel like doing 5. But yeah, what I was saying basically that I guess sometimes it does happen that simply I make it harder than what it really needs to be, because I feel like we're capable of dealing with such a thing. When in this case I really feel like they're I was going to say reality. No. Um, what might just be happening is that simply I out of nowhere have become overconfident and have incorrectly assessed that we are now ready to get into a deeper layer. I mean, after all, what has by itself happened is when I started streaming, for example, I didn't even talk English that much properly. Um, Nowadays, I am, based on my own perception, creating sentences that hold a lot of compacted ideas inside of themselves when I am doing, because it doesn't even happen that many times in every single stream. When I do it, I am creating sentences that are containing compacted ideas inside of them that by themselves have, let's say, a lot to analyze. But I don't believe that it will be an. I don't know. Okay, side note. I don't know. Take into consideration what I said before of my tendency to say reality. I don't know if literally saying it isn't real, if it is not literally the same thing. But yeah, um, I I wouldn't say it is that tangible or that. I guess there is no other word for that in this case. It wouldn't be that real for anybody to really get what we are talking about here. Because, once again, I'm not somebody that good in any of those terms, but maybe, I can try to see a little bit of usage in this case of properly trying to master what is language in terms of becoming literate, an avid literate, not just user, but also ex- executor in terms of gaining the proper tools to, with what is a sentence, communicating whatever ideas is it that you hold. In that case, that is why most, okay, that is why most of the people that in some way has become very influential philosophically can be attributed high levels of um, literacy, because they have accepted or they have perceived in some way or another that it is necessary for you, if you are willing or if you are minimally interested in. Welcome, Milkwells. Yeah. Uh, just in case, it wasn't me. It was Renata who was making it. Who was making it? No, who made it? But Empre. It was Renata. But yeah. I hope you liked it. Ah, wait, my bad. What we are doing here is I am recreating this the profile picture, because this has white borders, so I am recreating that here. Welcome. Now for real. Um, Continuing. So I was yeah. I was I was thinking a little bit, and I was talking about literacy. I guess I don't really know what would be the proper way to call it, or what would be the proper description of it. I don't. But I can't properly give the titles to what we discuss here that many times. So something like that is what I was going on. But yeah, I was observing that certainly it does happen that a lot of people who has been philosophically important have possessed the capacity of being called literacy proficient, because it is necessary for you master to such an extent language, because if you are interested in communicating your ideas properly, it is then for you a box to mark, let's say, or to check, to be capable of creating sentences with an content inside of them. Everybody be capable of getting what you're trying to get to. So that's what I was trying to conclude there. Yeah, and I feel it doesn't seem to be out there, at the very least for now. I feel so, and maybe it's quite useful after sharing such ideas. You get to now also observe it. Wait. something that I can do. It should have no what I yeah it sorry it is people what I wanted to that people if you don't know who Bill Qualls is very nice streamer I don't really know what what to say but yeah Bill Qualls there anyways I was saying that I guess it's quite useful because of that to try and consider taking the literacy route when you try to become philosophically inclined, I guess. After all, it is quite useful for you to do such things, but I don't know. I also hold elliptical, no. It was with this. How do I make the circle but filled with color? Shape. There is something like a shaping starter, no? Which one is? Ellipse, no. Here. Yeah. Preserve, no. Fill. Oh, which one is it? There are like there are too many options. Tool, tool options. Fill. Yeah. Foreground, background. Uh, foreground. What is the foreground? What? Background. No, this isn't it. Also, I made one. No, it isn't neither of those. So how do I make this? How do I make a fill automatic left to right? No. What? Select layer normal. No. There are too many options. And I don't remember how do I make this circle. How, how do I insert a fill? Not fill. Pattern. No, I want a color. That's everything that I want, my brother. I don't want anything else. Brush. No, I will figure it out. Something like this should look fine. No, yeah, this is still white. This one. Thank you. Uh, uh, wait, there it is. Something like this. Wait, let me get bigger. Something like this. Yeah. Ah, yeah. But I want to move it around. Do I need to hold? I, I'm holding like 5 different keys. This one? Okay. I think it goes like here, right? Okay, there it is. It is perfectly on place. Perfect circular. I am happy with that. So, anyways, I was trying to say, before I distracted myself trying to make one circle, I was trying to say that, yeah, I guess that's quite useful to take into consideration after all. You get to enjoy quite a lot the benefits of mastering language because it can be used not only, I guess, not only to communicate with others, but also to integrate with you might observe out there. After all, certainly it is necessary for anybody who wants to live a proper life. I believe so. To try and become part of more complicated ideas than just, yeah, you must go and gather and such. I guess not that it is completely necessary for every single human being. Rather, we have evolved to such a point that it is quite necessary for nowadays society, let's say like that. That's why I could have made the eye in a completely new layer. I understand what is the point of layers now. Oh no, I can't move actions to different layers, right? I can't. There is no possibility for me to do that, right? I can't have made an error here. Oh my god. Anyways, I guess it happens. Um, Sorry. I don't know what to say. I fucked up, yeah, but I noticed incredibly late. I didn't mean to do it. Let me don't It's going to be a pain to move. Okay, there it is. No, kind of, kind of. Okay, there it is. Now more properly. It isn't centered. Uh, it is. It is centered around the other line. Not. It is not in the center of the eye. Um, it will be looking up. I don't know what to say. I made yet another error. I guess my bad. Uh, Anyways, I am happy with what I got here. So, did I make the shadow here? Ah, I made it with. I don't make it with color anymore. But no, I made it. Okay, okay. Why do I have such a complicated design sometimes? What's my problem? Give me a second because size two. Okay, so okay, cool. No, I do something like start from here a little bit. Yeah, it will take me a second, so please be patient with me. Don't get angry at my. Ah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe before I continue with what I wanted to say before, also I kind of lost what I wanted to say, taking into consideration how much I stopped by, not by, just because I was trying to say, not say, what? Because I wanted to continue drawing. I think it is quite normal, but at the very same time, I guess it is just a preoccupation of mine to not be consistently talking every single moment that I can. And I don't know, quite necessary, I guess. After all, that's part of the charm of art, you know? To not have somebody consistently talking. I guess I wouldn't tune in into somebody who is consistently talking every single moment. Probably, but maybe it could be a possibility that I didn't realize that it is annoying to every single second speaking when I just want to watch the process. Well, I mean, reality. Sorry, what I think is that this isn't really that much of an artistical process by itself, so it doesn't really hold that much of a value by itself. Therefore, from there it is that the value is added by just me talking like a madman, I guess. Yeah. I that would be a proper depiction of to why I see it as a necessity to speak so much. I feel like, after all, certainly, this isn't even pixel art. This is like a simple doodle that somebody made with a few hours of their time. Few hours? How much have we been here? Don't tell me that really few hours. 2 hours and 20 minutes. I am. How late? Oh my. How much is going to take me this one thing? It shouldn't take me that long. Anyways, continuing. Oh. Spy? Spiegel? Spiegel. Okay. I also, yeah, take into consideration that I did equals. I think it will be also very proper to spike. So please have a clap for Spiegel or brother Spiegel. Spiegel. Uh, yeah, basically that. I don't know. Moving on to something different. It's now for was wait, how do I make this thing here? Ah, okay, I get it. Something like five. Ah, five. No problems. Thank you for being here. Have a good one. Also, yeah, I have a good one. Anyways, thank you for dropping by. As I will say, and have a great night. Certainly, it's a pleasure to have you here. So, have a nice night, I guess. That looks fine. Yeah, I hope so. Uh, second, I don't. If I had okay, if I had to describe what is this thing, I don't know exactly what is this. I can't. I can't give a proper description, man. What is? What does this try to be? I don't know, man. What did I try to do with that? I what is my sign? Anyways, let's ignore the tiny failure that is me not knowing what I meant when I made myself. Um, oh wait, I think I kind of get it. That it has a vibe. Okay. Let me say like this. It has a vibe like something chill. When you sit like this, and you also have this line here, this darker line here, it all of it all makes it look like it is a relaxed expression. It makes it replaces the eyes themselves. Let's say I can't. I don't know anything like that, so I can't give it a complete sensation of that is what it communicates. But let's hope that it works like that. So, anyways, yeah, continuing into something different now for real because I have spent like 5 minutes stunned on my own self. I wanted to move on to. So I was I was considering, I was thinking lately that it has become quite a crazy thing to see how much uh, knowledge is out there because there is not enough time to consume everything. Not in terms of it is necessary for everybody to do so, but rather because there might be things that we have been lost the capacity of consuming nowadays because of yet again, the amount itself of things that are already available for everybody to try and consume. That's why it gets quite annoying, I feel like, to try and say in any way or in any particular explanation that you want to reach the understanding of certain ideas when the topics themselves are so out of hand, not out of hand, so impossible to access in terms of they truly are shielded in a lot of harder things to say. So, welcome. I hope you are having a good night. Also, yeah, I hope you're having a good night. I am. Well, yeah, I I don't get how do you stay up so late, Banco? But yeah, anyways, welcome. Um, you are just doing art, I guess. Doing a little bit of the thing that is called art. Yeah, how does that look? Does that look fun? No. This is simply the profile picture because I wanted to remake it. Because, as you might have noticed, it has the white borders which I need to remove, and it also has some problems that I need. Not that I need. I want to fix. And for example, something that I literally just now learned is that you can use the line tool here, the Bezier curve tool, to make lines that are better oriented. Yeah, I mean, I know that isn't late for you, Unkum. I don't know how it is like 3 a.m. and you are. Once you said, I am back, what? Okay, I know you're probably what they will call a night owl, so yeah. I know it isn't late for you. Ah, I need, what is the transform? No, crop. Crop? No. Choose here. Go! Okay, I need to only crop this part of the eye. I need to copy. Okay, copy, paste it, and I should be capable of moving it. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, it is on the same level as the Greta? No, Greta, don't crash. Okay, thank you, Greta. Ay, Greta, why are you struggling so much? Greta, what's up? Um, I haven't saved in like an hour, so this is going to be a big loss. It didn't crash, it didn't crash, it didn't crash. Anyways, trying to. What is it drop there? What is the particular problem of this? Let me get it back to your original position. Thank you. Okay, there. From here, I move to here. I think over here it will be fine. And now only need to rotate it. No, view, no, edit, yeah. Image, layer, select, no, select, transform. Transform, selected, I guess. Rotate, 90 to the left. What? What is the rotation, man? Ah, no, I need to rotate it in a mirror way, not like this. Anyways. So, besides this drawing, which I am not so worried about because I know we are going to finish it, and yeah, in like, I don't know, probably some hours, like an hour or so, I only need to do the mirror horizontally. No, I need to mirror the selection, brother. Why is everything lagging so much? What's the problem with Greta? I am going to alive. Layer. Transform. Mirror layer horizontally. Okay, there it is. Fine. I only need to do leave that there. Stop. How do I deselect stuff? There it is. Okay, that's done. That's completely done. Fine. So I have the eyes. I need to do now eyebrows. Yeah, shouldn't be lines. Just lines. They. Aha. I knew that I had to make new layers also. Let's say here. Here with positive one. So, anyways, I think I try to say it like 5 times in a row, and I keep stunning myself when trying to speak. We're working on this, but also I am using the tool that is communication to say stuff that I have in mind. Because after all, that is the entertaining part. To speak whatever one wants to say. Because it's quite necessary for everybody trying such things. I think so, no? So that's the particular enjoyment of being present. Ah, say like that. That's where it gets useful. Because after all, you forget to enjoy, then it loses all function. Let's go with, but yeah, something like that. Um, I was zero. I was just besides a lot of shit. Sorry, sorry. Sorry. I quite forgot to mute also. Sorry. I guess yeah, I am human. Sorry. My bad. My bad. That was incredibly loud. I even saw it. Oh man, that was incredibly loud. Ah, no, yeah. Ignore what you just said, please. Thank you. Like that. Now wait. I can move this around. Can let me leave it. Okay. Duplicate. Okay. Copy, duplicate. Ah! What is your problem? You squeaky. Okay, there it is. Just need to do something like that. So layer. Wait, isn't there a tool that lets you something like tools, filter, select? No, image, mirror image horizontally. Yeah. Aha, no. I only need to layer, transform layer horizontally. Okay, there it is. And it fits perfectly. I am done. I am done, my brother. I did everything that I need to do. I am more than happy. Thank you. Oh man, this is a masterwork. Anyways, I have been needing to go for quite a while, so allow me please to take a tiny idle break. No, yeah. Don't worry. I know that I need to do it yet, but it happens that I also need to take a break. That's why I finished the eyebrows. So I am content with that right now. But yeah, let me take a tiny idle break of probably like 1 or 2 minutes, something like that. Thank you. Goodbye. As always, also stretch or something like that. I don't know. Take water. Whatever. I'm back. I was contemplating because I don't know. Should I even try to do something like a mount? No, I need to do a mount. Okay. Should I try to do a mirrored mount? That will be fucking weird, right? But at the same time, it is quite impossible for me to draw a perfectly uh, asymmetrical mouth in that sense, you know? Uh, I don't have it that easy in any of those cases. Or I don't, not that I don't have it that easy, I don't know how to do it that easily. So that's where the problem lays. How do I say it? How do I say it? Anyways, yeah, I I was I was thinking about it, but I haven't really reached a proper conclusion about it. So craziness. What a beautiful thing. And we're still sitting on the we're still sitting in the incorrect, right? Yeah, we're still. Uh, I can keep going like that, you know. I can never change, and I can keep acting as if it was all intended all along. Um, oh man, ah, but the pain of my actions comes to bite me back in the ass. I guess. Let me let me continue. Let me go back to this. Oh, man. Let me. I was in the wrong layer. Let me. ah, I was in the completely incorrect scene. Welcome. I have just returned. Anyways, continuing. Ah, ah man, I have to do them out. So that's what I have to work on exactly at this present moment. I just noticed something quite funny. I didn't do the um, marks all over the potato, so that's going to be a problem later on. But I can't. Yeah, I can't. I can't add them right now. I mean, I can. Or I in reality I should do it later on when I have done them out, no? I guess. But yeah, I am still debating. Should I really make it here or should I make it mirrored? Not like mirrored, completely symmetrical. I mean, how do I even try to do something like that? I don't even know where the mill is. I guess it is something like in some place like here, but I don't really know where is the mill. Anyway, so that's for me to worry right now. Let me copy these colors and keep moving. Also, I don't have I have a proper tool to not a tool, those things that artists make where they add the colors and all of that. Also, what the fuck? No, what? What I am using? Eraser, yeah. Those tiny things that artists use to completely design which colors they used exactly. That would have been useful to have, and I can't add it right now, I guess. But anyways, moving on. Go back to this. So I wanted to make this mouse, yeah, and that will take me quite some time because it also needs to be something like yeah, so something like that, you know. What if? No, no, not, not like that. Um, oh. it is quite tilted over here, but oh, why is it so tilted? No, it could have been the perfect line. It could have been the perfect mouth. It could have worked so well. Why? Why is this tiny bump here? Oh. Anyways, remaking it, I hate it. Something like that. No, there is an error here. So we're going to see how much it takes me until I make one that satisfies my interest. Moving on to something different. Yes, I was, I don't know, I had not really been thinking that much in reality. I guess it simply happens that when you hold on to ideas, uh, it just happens that you, at some point or another, realize you need to let them out. And I guess, in my case, it certainly happens that out of nowhere, I do it, let's say, with without that much of a filter or that much of a really comprehensive analysis of whatever is it that I am trying to say. Therefore, in my case, it does feel quite, I wouldn't say complex, but just annoying sometimes to. I like it. I like this one. No? This one looks quite nice, and I can fix this tiny thing here. I don't know. Yeah, I think I made the thing here too tiny, so it there. I How do I make the expression? Something like this, something like that. Oh, it's another way, something like that. No, it wouldn't be centered once again. Well, I mean, who cares if it is centered, man? Literally nobody pays attention to that, so I don't need to make it completely centered. Um, it doesn't need to be completely symmetrical, and even more. Yeah, sorry, from my point of view, or taking into consideration how much I understand, art doesn't need to be completely symmetrical. If it if it were that we as a species we were to be completely inclined only to what is symmetrical, we would love to watch a perfect figures and squares and such. We at the very least enjoy what is perfectly made from our hands, but we are not always seeking as humans, observing only squares and rectangles and such. That's not part of our scenes, let's say. So it doesn't matter if it is symmetrical or if it isn't. What needs to be important if it is how it looks, and if it looks fine, that's what matters here. And also, I hit my leg and I killed a mosquito. I and I didn't mean that. So rip. Anyways, something like this. No. Oh my god, this is going to take me a while. No, no. Oh. Ah! Please don't make it like this. Can be it. This is it. Yeah? Let me. Oh man, I can. It looks fine. No? Fill this and then fill this. And that's it. That's the upper lip. Nice. So, how do I make the other one? No, no, in which fucking layer I am drawing? What I am doing? I need to merge stuff and I need to kill this layer also. There it is. This is going to be a pain. Anyways, moving on, continuing. I like that I talk about stuff, and the moment I finish talking about it, I fully make it disappear from my mind. I was thinking about it, and I even learned about such things. Not that I learned, I knew about it since long ago. The problem is I don't really remember almost anything. I heard today again about object permanence or impermanence, and it does happen that I am pretty sure I might have some problems with that, more but to a higher form than the average person, because it can't be and that I can't even remember half of the stuff that I have done, even less half of the stuff that I have discussed. I well, I also have heard something quite interesting. I don't remember once again. I don't remember where, but there was this guy who talked about this concept of we have really become dependent of um, the knowledge that gets given to us and the different tools that end up making usage of them to create our own memories. As in, nowadays, we don't live a life of something like that. Oh, I think it looks fine, that expression. The problem is, okay, I will make it, if this is the upper lip, not the lower lip, let me try to make it a little bit fat. Yes, okay, yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, it does happen that we have created a lot of unnecessary tools that revolve around solving your life in ways that wasn't really necessary for you to get solved. And I mean, I was thinking about it. That when I noticed after using it so much, it is amazing to use a bike, and it is incredibly splendid to have the opportunity of using one. But it has become, at the very least nowadays, so dangerous to try and utilize something like that that it has become, if you really value your life, quite impossible for you yourself to do anything of that sort, since you're really putting yourself at risk. And it doesn't simply happen that you might observe such an idea born, yeah, out of just, let's say, the interest to negate from yourself the pleasure that is riding a bike. It rather happens that, and you are really losing, not losing, you're risking. And I don't like to bet. You're really risking a lot if you decide to, nowadays, in modern society, ride a bike. You're probably going. There are different ways in which you are capable of decreasing the odds, but you are going to end up very, 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 very damaged if you don't take proper measurements. And even more, it can all. There is always the random factor, but the point is, such things like riding a bike, I guess, almost any type of physical transport that allows you to exert some type of physical, sorry for repeating myself, physical exertion is quite useful, but we don't have that many. We don't even less. We don't see that many nowadays in modern society. We have even kind of gone to a point in which it is shameful to own such things. That is weird, man. Why would it be shameful for you to say, you know what, I take care of myself to such a degree that I even my methods of transport allow me to keep taking care of myself. After all, you literally spend, I will, that is one of the few things that I can say I will never forget. You spend commuting around, nowadays, a quarter of your life or so, as long as you really have responsibilities that exist outside of your home. So how can you even see a usefulness behind stagnating so much in a space in which you're not even capable of it, not just expressing as if, wow, you're going to become a poet because you rode a bike. No, 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 no. The point is, you need to have a little bit more of, let's say, faith and enjoyment of the process itself of moving from one place to the other. There is one of the few things that annoy me is how much can you say that something is not beautiful when you haven't tried to observe such a nature? Because the world itself in which you live has almost every single quality to amaze you. Even if you were to live in one of the worst looking cities of the world, you will still be capable of finding something that gives you a sense of enjoyment because there are in every single place. It is not something intrinsic only if you exist in the bigger cities. It is something that you can always find and something that can always give you a sense of enjoyment. So it is necessary for you to see that as a usefulness, or sorry, as a useful thing to try and get those things going and to get yourself motivated to use such type of moments, not to be constrained and even more paying for stuff that you don't even enjoy. Why are you going to torture yourself so much? Who is even trying to tell you that it is necessary for you to do such things? And the amount of damage, once again, going back to risks and whatnot, the amount of damage that you can experience and the amount of risk that inherently exist because of deciding of your desire to use such methods of transport. How much do you really understand the risk of that? Because I for the love of mine, I love every single one of my friends, and I understand that they want to get from point A to B faster, but I am not going to risk my fucking life, man. And I mean, that is also incredibly annoying. I remember finally, we're in the point in which statistics finally won. A guy that writes perfectly got hit by a car. What the fuck do you have to do to not get hit by something when you're literally the guy who knows every single rule in the. What do you have to do? It is impossible for you to not avoid such situations. And even if you believe that you are going to somehow avoid the lottery, it is more probable for you to literally become the most influential person in the world than to never fail under such pressures and to never find yourself dealing with such problems. How is it that you can now say, wow, I am going to buy a, I don't know, a car and never get in an accident? What are you talking about? Are you not aware of the amount of impertinent people that are also out there? Because I am saying this as an incredibly useless one that can't even get in a car without having to worry about different things every single day. Do you think everybody rides a car being completely aware of what they need to do? What are you talking about, man? You're literally risking everything because you want to get 5 seconds faster. Life is not fucking speedrun. What are you talking about? Anyways, I got hit there. Let me drink water. Sorry. Um, sorry. I guess it happens. Ah, sorry. I didn't mean to shout. Ah. Oh man. Yeah. Uh, I don't know what to say. Sorry. Oh man. I sorry. My bad. I guess. Let me keep feeling this. Thank you. Give me like 1 second to chill. Basically that. It already happened the other day. Am I having anger issues? Probably. Probably. I don't know. What could be the probable cause? And I really mean it as a question. What will be the probable cause? I think I have a few ideas, but I wouldn't be so sure about any of them. Anyways, the point is basically that try to own something that won't put you at so much risk, man. It is not worth it. I don't think it is worth it. I will give my everything. If somebody was capable of understanding how not worth it is, I even if I said it being angry, I think about it as a really good point. Life is not a speed run. You need to get from point A to B 5 seconds faster. Not everything is going to change just because you gained 5 seconds. The amount of risk that you put yourself in for 5 seconds is not worth it. Take into consideration that you might be risking literally the rest of your life. no, I wouldn't do it. And yeah, sorry, I think it happens. I guess one of those repressed discussions that I had with my past self or something like that, in which I guess it simply happens. You sometimes forget to communicate your ideas to others. Then in moments like this, you end up saying stuff like somebody is really going to hear your past your angerness, but not because you don't believe that what you're going to say means anything. Rather, it just happens that you say stuff because you didn't say it before. I think that's not the proper explanation, but that's something along the lines of why it happens. Yeah, yeah, you repress your emotions. Therefore, when you trigger once against a memory minimally similar to that, it automatically comes out, and that's why even in some cases you could see it with somebody who you barely know because they have it repressed inside of them, and as they will say the expression goes, um, you luckily or unluckily push the right buttons for them to get such reactions. I guess that's one of them on me, literally inflicted by myself. Nobody even asked about stuff like that. So yeah, all the consequence of my own actions yet again coming to coming to the present moment to show me what I have done or not in this case. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, moving on to something different because or what I mean. I think there is still something that I could say about it. I simply keep trying to avoid it because I don't show it out of nowhere shouting, and even more people say that it gets minimally comfy. I don't want to break it by becoming angry, you know. Sorry, my bad. But yeah, as I was trying to say, I think it isn't worth it. I don't see it as valuable enough. I mean, it is valuable. What is more valuable is your fucking life, brother. Do not lose it because of you know what? Let's gain 5 seconds. Let's take the faster method. Yeah, yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's speed run live. The point is literally the enjoy being here. No need to rush stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess that. I guess. And moving on from that, I had something. So please give me a second because I wanted to remember. I want to remember what I wanted to go next. I think it. I think we worry too much. I would say like that. I think we simply worry too much. There is no real need for that. We. I have been trying to process still, as yeah. It is certainly noticeable that I have been trying to read that book and I keep going back to it and such. This guy seems to contain a lot of useful information, and I don't know. It seems quite necessary for one to lose the attachments with the rest of stuff that is not the present. And I guess you can see the amount of harm that it does when you find somebody. In this case, even if I try to say, wow, it was quite useful, reality is I don't even live in a world in which I have to preoccupy myself with the type of methods of transport that I use. Barely. And if I did so, I still wouldn't have any particular necessity or not not sharing, rather um, overanalyzing it as we did here, you know? So it simply happens that one is thinking too much about stuff that might never really happen, you know? But I guess I want to make the counter argument in this case because I feel like it is dishonest to not do it. It is one out of love, man. I don't. I mean, yeah, I will literally cry if I ever heard that one of my friends lost their life just because of that. You know, it is something that you can avoid, and it is something that you can literally not do. That's why it ends up being such a problem. or such a hot topic, let's say, you literally don't need to put yourself through such suffering or such unnecessarily dangerous things just to do actions that will probably in some way benefit you without even knowing if that is going to happen. Also, so with this, was this not feeling? Yeah. What? Fuck? When did I change layer? What? I changed layer? What? Why is this in one layer? What? What? How did I? How and when did I change layer? What? I can feel out of this at the very least, so with that I don't have to worry so much about the borders. Nice, nice, okay. That's also an option that I enjoy, so I want to get angry with that. Anyways, moving on then. I don't know. I yeah. I think it is quite interesting to see the amount of repetition that we sometimes need to get some concepts. I guess the problem is you don't really need repetition. What you need is to pay attention, and it hurts quite a lot because people doesn't really believe that they can get stuff at first. You just need to listen with intent, and when you do it, you will learn how much you can really absorb from whatever it is that is being given to you. That is when you get to understand what is happening, not if you are missing stuff. And obviously, I say this as somebody who gets to understand the previous concepts. If you are not getting what is being said because of the previous concepts that are not even there in you, certainly there is a problem, but you don't need to problematize every single situation. You can have quite a good time if you were to simply try your best in terms of getting the whole branch of ideas. Who nobody's forcing you to consume 5 or 6 times the same book or anything like that. You can get it, but you just need to be patient, man. And I feel that is something that we very slowly losing in some ways. The idea that you need patience and that you need to always cultivate that patience inside of you. And I kind of dread certainly how we are going to turn if we don't have it. I I feel like it is certainly necessary for everybody to be patient and certainly a good tool. After all, I mean, a discussion needs to be rooted or cemented in patience. You can't have any type of discussion with anybody if you don't even have the capacity of waiting to hear what they have to say and what they want to express to you. And not that you don't deserve to hear them or that they don't deserve to hear you. It just happens that both of you need to get to the point in which it is possible for both ends to say, okay, what's the next point in this whole idea? What else do I need to get to say to you that you are wrong or that I am right? Not to rush everything so much. It isn't, yet again, it isn't about running or winning or, excuse me, yet again, speed running this thing of being alive. It is just about being happy, man. You don't need to force so much stuff. And also, what? Okay, I think I get it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It seems kind of worrisome in some areas out of that. And I guess I feel like, what ends up being part of this whole process is at the very least, if you can cultivate your patience and if you can cultivate what is the quality of being patient inside of you, you end up sharing it with others. Because, and I don't remember exactly the proper example that I had, but that was quite a beautiful thing I heard once. Um, when somebody shows you that you can fail and that they are still going to be there for you that there is no problem waiting, whatever it is that you have to say, that's when it gets useful enough. Or that's when you really get to experience also the pleasure born out of knowing that you're being appreciated. And a lot of times, showing or yeah, the skill of trying to show that is simply being patient, you know? And I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess we lack a lot of patience and we lack a lot of capacity of appreciating that things take time and that it all needs to go the way that it needs to go in the river of time, let's say. There is no need to rush stuff or to go so fast anywhere. Life keeps happening and it will keep happening. And it isn't like you're not taking care of yourself or like you're not giving yourself the pleasures that you want. Every single moment can be pleasurable. And even here right now, you can do something that feels good. It isn't like you're in pain or you're living in the worst reality. You're literally doing what feels nice. And if you aren't, literally, you're hitting somebody that tells you, go and do what feels good. There is no necessity of being here. There is no necessity of nothing. But sometimes rushing yourself for other stuff is quite distracting, you know? And I don't know, I feel like it will be better that way. And once again, once you get somebody who finally tries to show you that it can work that way, that it can function that way, that's when you start to see it as something valuable. Because you're not forced in any significant manner to suffer, and you're not even less so much rejected as you think. It simply happens that I have to live everything rapidly, and I have to go through every single emotion, and I have to go through every single experience. And if this person is going to say this, I calm down, man. Nobody's really trying to kill you. Nobody. And when you can sit properly, tranquility with such ideas, and when you can enjoy doing whatever you want, that's when it gets worth it. That's when you can also show it to others. Yet again, it isn't only about you, but maybe you haven't even noticed that yet. So I don't know, patience. A little bit of patience. Just a little bit. It's more than enough sometimes. Everything takes time. That's why it is necessary to have the capacity to see that time passing by instead of going crazy because of something that you can literally rush. I mean, sometimes you will notice that, for example, even the whole project that you might have will take incredible amounts of time. Yet, because you know it might go well, you still wait. Because that's when it all becomes worth it. Not because you rushed, but because you were capable of waiting. That's when, once again, it's a good. But I don't know. I guess occupations or something like that. I don't know. Stuff. Life happens or something like that. Ah, wait. Can I? Can't I? Uh, there is a layer that doesn't have anything. This is it. This one. Oh, huh. So, but anyways, it's basically that. I guess patience is quite necessary. Quite good also to have. I mean, even ideas take time, man. Even ideas, even coming up with something that is going to be good takes time. I, okay, I can quite see a little bit why impatience is being created in the younger minds. Let's say like that. Not, yeah, it sounds kind of bad, but yeah, for a lack of a better title, let's go with that. The the amount of impatience that is created in younger minds, you can say, it is literally because sometimes as parents, one wants their kids to do the things that they enjoy the most. But sometimes that whole idea of men, they are young, we are young, we don't fucking know what we're doing. We don't. Be patient, Spike. Be fucking patient, my brother. No, 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 no. We're not rushing ahead. It takes time, so be it. They would say to let it pass. No, don't worry, don't worry. I know that I can increase it, but just literally I don't want to. That's why also part of the process of saying patience to exert it. Yeah, yeah. Literally, it is fulfilling, let's say, and even more related to the topic itself. But yeah, it needs to take time, so it will take as much as it needs. And yeah, going back to it, I believe it happens that even in those young minds, it happens that they get rushed to take decisions that they don't even understand what they are doing. How can you decide your whole life? I mean, that's the funny thing. You have 20 years. How can you try to decide your whole life when you're 20 years old? What are you talking about? No one is capable of doing something like that completely. What, what is it that you even try to think about what you really want when you have 20 years old? And that's when you notice that out of nowhere, wow, I might have chosen the wrong thing after years of crashing against the same door. Because certainly it is impossible for anyone to be capable of choosing stuff that way. And it is certainly not so easy for anybody to be the best picker, let's say, or chooser anyway, um, in any of those situations. Nobody is capable of choosing something that good when they don't know anything about any topic at all. And not to say, oh no, so stupid. No, 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 no. The potential of learning, the amount of stuff that you can learn, the amount of beautiful ideas that you can get inside of your head, the amount of beautifully germinated seeds of potentiality that can reside inside of you. That's what matters. That's what needs to be cultivated. That's what requires patience. But why say, oh no, oh shit, time to get a degree on something that I don't like? What? Really? Really? You have the option to do whatever. It is literally your life. You can do whatever you want. You will rush it. You haven't even lived most of it. You will rush it. Okay? I guess so. If you want to. The best part is not that you later on don't have to go and complain to anyone. You will literally have to go and complain. You will have to go through the process of healing from that complaint and healing from that scar that you self-inflicted. That's the best part of this. Your actions pay you back in like by default in those cases. You choose something that you hated. Goodbye, brother. You're going to regret it your whole life, and even more if you don't change. But well, you should have made that decision years ago, so now you are the problem to yourself or something like that, they will say more often than not. The reality is no, no. It's just patience, patience. Going back to what I was saying, patience. Not much need to rush anything. What's the? I didn't make neither of the eyes. Yeah, I neither of the eyes are transparent. No, wait. Is this one transparent? Wait. Yeah, let's go. This one is transparent. Here. There it is. I've been. So, anyways, as I was saying, patience, the fluid that will give you everything else, I guess. And I don't know. Hmm? Yeah, I mean, happiness also you can be experienced because you're a patient, you know? It doesn't, it literally doesn't have to deal with not being patient. It, it is like just an event, yeah? But yeah. It might be a little bit of a contradictory saying that out of nowhere, oh my god, this guy is so happy. But yeah, that's also what matters. Enjoy. So what you do, man. Why not? Why do it if you're not going to enjoy it, you know? The happiness of once again, the happiness of the present. Ah. And you, dear Spike, are also loved. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. I think I think we're close to finishing this. So this is quite an amazing thing to have done in such a short time. Let me. I don't want to make it that obvious. This you can barely see it from out there. Okay, okay. Okay, there is this. Oh, no, bronchi, bronchi, completely bronchi, completely bronchi, completely. But anyways, yeah, I think with this, it looks quite nice. How much? Are there any more details here? I thought I forgot. Eyes. Let me see. Eyes, lips. Uh huh. Uh huh. No, alright. I didn't forget about anything. I mean, yeah, you can notice that it is flipped because of the eyes. The illumination itself of the eyes. I mean, the light is literally coming from the middle, so that looks weird. Uh, anyways, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I need there needs to be something like this over here. So let me add it. Denmark, like this. Okay, there it is. Not that much more. Yeah, I think it looks nice. I think it is better at the very least than this one. Yeah. Ah, no. The lights instead of the lip. That's what it lacks. I knew something was lacking. I was 100% sure. 25%. Copy. Okay, this is too. I undid something. Wait. Redo. Okay. We're near end of this. This is going to after. How much did this take me? Uh, almost. Yeah, almost. No, almost no. A little bit more than 2 hours. So we did this after 2 hours, and that's enjoyable. I feel like. Why is this? What? This white makes it look like it is what? Like it is skin. Are you trolling me? something like. Ah, okay, kind of done. Yeah, yeah. I think it is quite fine like this, no? Uh, does it lack anything? I mean, it is quite a change from this to this, certainly. It is quite a change. It is quite. I don't know if it is an upgrade. It is completely different in a lot of ways. So, damn, we have progressed so much. This is amazing, brother. This is certainly amazing. I mean, it doesn't even feel like the same Bible, while it is literally the same potato, you know? Uh, yeah, I don't know that it is not looking directly at the center. I don't like that, but anyways, everything else is fine, no? I hope so. Save before I forget, and I go to sleep, and I wake up crying because I forgot to save. Uh, and now I also need to check the colors. Are they literally the same? Did they also get destroyed? Why? Why did the colors get destroyed? Why is the bro? This the actual. Why? I have this beautiful problem that colors, when I save stuff in some formats, get completely changed, and I don't know yet what I needed to change for that to not happen anymore. Go to be HDR, say force convert. Let me see. I changed the. I think the. Oh my god. Oh my god. The problem was that I was saving it as a high definition image. Oh God, thanks God. Oh, I am happy I have saved now like 7 different projects with it. I am happy. Why was I using the high definition option? I don't know. Um, I don't get it. Yes, anyways, now it is saved properly. Let me see. Does it look fine? Yeah, it looks stunningly good. And with this, I can retire happy today. Oh man, we did it. Fucking did it. Ah, nice. Anyways, I don't know. Um, that was quite good. Yeah, I got to even solve the other problem. Wait. I want to open something. I want to open this one. Yeah, open. Which one is it? That I think it is this one. No. Yes. Let me see. Let me open. Yeah, and I can save us. And oh my god, it is going to not be so utterly horrid, the colors. Please tell me that. It is fixed. It is fixed. People, we fixed, we fixed an emote that isn't even mine, that was utterly destroyed because of the color conversion. Oh man, this is an achievement. This doesn't look all gray like it did. Anyways, I am happy. I am more than happy. Yeah, I will have to send this to. Anyways, that's it for today. Let's fucking go. Holy shit! What I discovered. Fuck high definition colors. I don't even understand what they are, so I don't need them. Anyways, people, it has been a pleasure in here. I guess. Not I guess we did everything that we needed to do, and even more because I have solved a lot of other problems. I mean, I can even go back and solve. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I can open the project that was our stuff here and solve that. Also, that looks incredibly horrid because of the colors that look all washed out. Also, um, this is quite a success, I will say. Yeah, this is what I was needing. I don't even know. When did I activate such an option? But wait. Where do I have the? I have the image. I have it here on the starting soon screen. And where did I take the image from? Huh? Okay, to here to here. Which one I am using? JPEG. Okay, JPEG. And that. Oh man. Oh man. Wait. Watch this. From this version, it changes to. Let me see. Save as. Save. Replace, yeah. Does it change automatically as we are watching it, or advanced quality? Force baseline, no. Options, metadata, no. I don't need the. I don't need the high color stuff, my brother. Which one? I'm trying to activate. Okay, I can fix this one. Uh, Wait, save as PNG. I will save it as a PNG, even if it isn't a PNG. Save as PNG. Okay. Uh, Save. Force convert to normal colors. Properties. Browse. Wait, is this is it? Or what's up? Project. No. JPEG. What am I using JPEG? What? What? Do, Didn't I save it as a PNG? What? Did I make an error? What? Nothing. Okay. What's going on? Give me a second. I need to understand what is the problem actually. What did I save it as? Ah, I didn't save it. I didn't save it. I didn't save it. I guess. Save as. No. PNG. Save. What? It is currently saving. What? Is it because it is too big? Wait. I mean, it is chaotic. Yeah, it is a good background music. It is chaotic, but it. I need this to work. That's why I'm going kind of crazy. I'm just taking everything here. I want to have this image as the proper version that has the proper colors, not the one that looks like horrid nothing. I mean, wait, how much does this weight in the project.jpg? Hello? Project? Okay, here. Paycheck. JPEG 2 minutes. Or a minute. Okay, I guess I will have to restart. So, yeah. Anyways, I wanted to show off this change, but I will have to do it offline because the PC seems to not be capable of doing it online. I guess it is too much to have everything. So, anyways, yeah. we are done here. That's the point. We are done, and I even found a solution for a problem that I had for quite a long time. So I am more than happy with that. So, anyways, people, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for looking. Thanks for watching. Thanks for every single thing. It has been literally a great advancement. It's a lot of stuff. I can finally see myself doing art once again. Now that the colors are fixed, let's fucking go. Anyways, I guess this is it. So I guess we should try to raise someone. We did it. People. We survived this night. I don't know tomorrow yet what is going to happen tomorrow. Probably have too much stuff going on because it is Tuesday, so it doesn't really take me that long. We don't know yet if I am able to survive tomorrow. We'll see when I am done. Anyways, it has been a pleasure. Thanks for everything. I think we, not I think we are going to raid. And again, let me check just in case. Yeah, there is no wait. There is there are multiple options yet again. I choose I was why is there more people alive in this world than one? There is even Coco. What? Cannot believe this. I am going to cry. Anyways, we're going to raid. Ah. We did. I'm happy. Anyways, everything else is amazingly good. We we don't get to disperse ourselves as we will desire because certainly it is hard. But yeah, we get to raid at the very least. So that's more than enough. So yeah, we're going to raid Chaos, who is who is playing some indie streamer Overload. That's a very good game. And well, as always, it has been very nice. It has been quite an enjoyable time. Yeah. It seems so far that the bot has been live consistently since the last time it went down. I think like 1 or 2 months ago. But yeah. Anyways, as always, people, thanks for everything. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for watching the bot. Thanks for every single thing. And whenever we can, we're getting back here. We're doing something else. I so far don't know yet what. But anyways, when that happens right now. Thanks for and even if that doesn't happen, at the very least, we enjoy it existing. So, thanks. Now, for real, have a good one. Good night. And everything else is up to you. Care, sleep, hydrate, stretch, whatever. Now, as I said before, imminent matter. We're raiding. Chaos Foundry doing um, need streaming overload. Goodbye, people.